This is Nicole Britton. A question that I have gotten from a number of teachers using Google Classroom is if they're in their Google Classroom and they are wanting to print an assignment. They're wanting to print an assignment to put on display, or an assignment from their whole class that they assigned to put on display, or for conferences or something like that. What's the best way to do it? Because the problem, if you haven't noticed, that you run into within Google Classroom, for instance, this is a haunted house writing piece that they did, and we'll use this for an example. The problem that you run into Google Classroom, if I want to print all of these, I'm going to have to open them up one at a time and print them, and that is not a very efficient use of my time. So in order to print them all, a tool that you can use is called PDF Mergy. It's a free tool in the Google Chrome store. And if you just Google PDF Mergy, you'll find it. I already have it on my computer, but this is what it looks like when you look for it in the Chrome store. And so since I already have it on my computer, I have it opened up. I have it opened up right here. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's opened up. I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom assignment for a minute, because something that I'm going to need to know is where the assignment is stored in my drive. And so this is back to where I was with my assignment. And there's a little file folder here. And if you click on that file folder, and it's going to take it a minute to load, so I'm going to cheat and jump over to the tab I already have. If you click on that, it's going to think for a little bit. And when it's done thinking, I'm going to let it start to show up so you can see, and then I'm going to hop over to my cheat tab. Okay, so it's starting to load now. Once it loads, it's going to show you up here where it's stored. So it's my drive, classroom, Britton grade 5, and the name of the assignment. So on my PDF Mergy, I'm going to select from my drive. So that means that I'm already in my drive. Okay, so now I'm looking for the one called classroom. And I guess because I'm video recording, it's going to take a little longer. So I'm going to go ahead and sort those by name. And I'm looking for the one that says classroom. I have a bunch of stuff in here. There it is, classroom. I select that, and I'm going to go back just so you can see. So we were in the drive, we're at classroom. So I'm looking for Britton 5th grade now. So Britton 5th grade, there it is. All right. These I'm going to sort by I have done a lot in Google Classroom over the years. So these I'm going to sort by last modified. And I'm going to go back to this and just look. So my drive I did, classroom I did, 5th grade. Now this is the name of the assignment. I know that's a bad name, but that's the name of the assignment. So there it is. So I'm clicking on that. Now I'm going to click on the first one, and I'm going to use the keystroke just for time save, Control A to highlight everything. And then I'm going to hit select, and it's going to think. Okay. Now this is a freebie, so don't be confused over by this ads by Google off to the side. This is it right here where it says merge. So I'm going to click on merge. It's going to take it a little bit of time. So another really neat feature about this is there are some fonts within Google that students choose to use for different projects, and our printers don't recognize them. But if it's in PDF form, not a problem. It'll print, which makes it kind of nice. So it's thinking, it's going to think for quite a while. I think it's going to take a little bit more time simply because I'm running my screen recorder at the same time too. But when this is done running its course, I'll be able to access a single PDF document that will have merged all of my students' work that has been turned in. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this cast. All right. So after I waited for a little bit, I just I paused my recording and came back just so you can see what it looks like when it's all done. So I have two choices. I could save it to my computer, or I can save it to my drive. So I'm going to just click save to my drive, and I'm going to name it Mergy. Merge. I can't type and talk. Example. And say okay, and it's saving and it's thinking. And then I can click show in your drive. So let me find it. So here it is. So these are my students' haunted house stories. They're all merged together now. One of the things that I like to do is have my students, and we didn't do it on this one, some of them did it, is put a footer on with their names so that when things are merged together, if I print it, then I know whose is whose. when I go back, I'm going to make sure that they all have on the next template I assign, I'll make sure they all have a footer on it. And so that's the end of PDF Mergy. It's a fantastic tool. It can be used when we're, displaying student work quickly if you want to do that, again, for conferences. Another thing is if you want a whole class set of exemplars that you're going to be attaching to, say, when you guys are doing your goals, your evaluation, it's a fast way to just attach to get a whole class set of exemplars from an assignment that you did. So I hope you like the Mergy tool, and that is it for now.